I would like to share a few of my favorite things to me. Staying positive in life is a springboard to happiness and richness in life. Often the difference between happiness and despair is our thinking, the way you see things, and our ability to challenge life situations and dare to overcome them is what separates ordinary folks from achievers. The never give up spirit, coupled with an urge to do, brings us success and happiness. Just see things positively and do things with confidence, and you'll see change, plenty of change. If you want to be happy, set a goal that commands your thoughts, liberates your energy, and inspires your hopes. The first step to getting the things you want out of life is this: decide what you want.
The Deb said, I'll ask Chris, he's never told me no before. Well, now I'm going to ask my daughter Kelsey's here. Where are you at, Kelsey? You two are not to talk. Because I've told her no millions of times. And I don't want her to learn the secret, though. Just briefly, it's really nice to be here for Women's Council of Realtors. I have to tell you, my first encounter with Women's Council of Realtors, it coincided with that moment in my life that I realized that women were the superior species. And anybody that knows me know I have a tremendous respect for women. I had a wonderful mother. I have the best aunts in the world. I have two great sisters and two awesome daughters. But I remember it was, I don't know if you've been in the business long enough, maybe about 10 years ago, and I've been licensed for 32 years, we always had a golf outing, the Board of Realtors golf outing. And one year they did away with it. And I thought, why did they do away with it? It was fun. And I was told that it's because they wanted to really get everybody involved, and some of the ladies felt they weren't being involved. So it went away, and then what happened like the next year? Who started the Women's Council? So you guys capitalized on that, and I give you a lot of credit for that. Also, I wanted to learn a little bit more about the Women's Council of Realtors, so I Googled it. And I hope you enjoyed it. Anyway, fundamentally, what your website says is we are about empowering women, and we achieve that by creating a membership experience that incorporates the power of relationships, leadership, professional credibility, diversity, involvement, success, and influence. And if anybody was at the TBR event the other night, I talked about how we need to, as a group, meet other people in our industry because it makes our jobs easier. And that's really what Women's Council of Realtors is about. You guys have regular functions, you get to know each other. I see there's a lot of affiliates here, and I know, just like the rest of us, we all have bad days. We all make mistakes, but if you get to know each other socially, it makes it go a lot easier when we're in those situations. So I am always uncomfortable saying give yourself a round of applause because I thought that's what the whole pad and back was for. So give the table next to you a round. There you go.
In the life of every organization, it falls to the lot of some to lead and others to follow. This evening, we pay tribute to our retiring officers and salute our new leaders. These members are elevated for a brief time as officers to plan, to work, and to serve. Then they step back and follow while others lead on. Linda Parker, please stand up. You have to stay seated. I'll tell you when you're entitled to be seated. Until. In the service you have given WCR, you've earned the respect, appreciation, and gratitude of our membership. We are mindful of the work you have done, and we honor you for the achievements you have attained. As you lay aside your office, Linda, and become a past president of the Toledo Chapter, you'll become a member in the ranks, and you take with you your experience and training, which our council looks for you to use in a new role. A role to support Patty, the 2012 and further years officers. Linda, job well done. Now, a round of applause for Toledo. I now declare these offices vacant and request that the officers-elect come forward as I call your name and face the audience. Treasurer, Amy Jones. Secretary, Michelle Donnelly. Vice President of Membership, Mary Ann Mills. Come on. Go. President-elect, Deb Hafner. President Kadiak. No, she couldn't possibly have been. She wasn't feeling good that night. We all know that wasn't the part. She wasn't the part of it. Whatever you want to put. Okay,
I know.
First of all, Amy, as treasurer, with your office goes the responsibility of paying out such monies as are provided for in the approved budget, and such other monies as authorized by your governing board. Michelle, with your office goes the responsibility of keeping the minutes of all governing board and chapter meetings, and perform such other duties as may be assigned by the president and the governing board. Mary Ann. With your office goes the responsibility of chapter membership activities, such as retaining and recruiting members. You've already been working on that, right? She's good. Okay, good. Very good. Yes, she's very good at that. Yes, she's so good at it, she's going to help with the state too this year, so we're excited. Deb, as president-elect, with your office goes the responsibility to perform the duties of the president in her absence or inability to act. Yeah, I know. You need to stand ready at all times to assist your president with her duties. She will appreciate your willingness to be of help and will learn to rely upon your advice and help.
No, we used to have a separate lunch.
Annie, your pet. Great trust has been reposed in you by your election to the highest office of the Toledo WCR Chapter. To you, we look for the kind of unselfish leadership that will bring us success, harmony, and achievement in this year's program. It will be your responsibility to preside at all governing board and chapter meetings, and you're to perform all duties incident to the office of president, and such other duties as may be prescribed by your governing board from time to time. In the roles for all of you that you're about to assume, you'll be identified as officers of the Toledo Chapter of the Women's Council of Realtors, and you're dedicated to the best interests of the public and the welfare of your members. As newly elected officers, you are entering then upon a new phase of service, cooperation, and leadership. We're fine. You will exemplify the best that Realtors have to offer their profession. Guard this trust carefully and give full measure of your time and qualities of leadership so the Toledo Chapter will continue to grow in service to our profession. If you're ready to accept the responsibilities of your office, please raise your right hand. Do you each solemnly promise and swear to administer the office to which you have been elected to the best of your judgment and ability, conforming to the bylaws of the Women's Council of Realtors, observing and enforcing at all times the code of ethics of the Realtors, supporting at all times the activities and goals of the Women's Council of Realtors? If so, answer, I do.
I do.
Then, by virtue of the authority conferred upon me, I declare each of you to be duly and officially installed in your respective offices, and I extend to you my heartiest congratulations and good wishes. Members and guests, I present to you the leadership of the Toledo Chapter of the Women's Council of Realtors for 2000.
Favorite things, food. So, it is my pleasure to give you a little gift on behalf of the Toledo Chapter for being our fearless leader. 5,000 texts, emails, phone calls, meetings. We spent a lot of time together. So on behalf of the Toledo Chapter, I say thank you.
Is there a nicer lady in Toledo than Miss Parker? Beth is being announced as the Entrepreneur of the Year this year. And Beth is Beth probably knows where my people are. She is the owner of Northwest Real Estate Services in Defiance, Ohio. She has a Bachelor of Arts degree from Albion College and her Master's degree from BGSU. And they said, read some things off of her resume. And she's a board member and committee chair of the Defiance Area Chamber of Commerce. She's the board member of the Ohio Coalition of Appraisal Professionals, past president of Toledo Area Chapter WCR. She is a member of Zanta International, board member of United Way of Defiance, board member of Defiance Area Foundation, board member of Defiance County Habitat for Humanity, board member Trustees First Presbyterian Church, vice president Women's Council for Giving Circle of Defiance, board member Defiance County Chapter. How can you be an entrepreneur? When do you have time? So anyway, she's your entrepreneur here, and I think she deserves a round of applause. We need a photographer. Alicia? Not work. It is the only WCR designation and is recognized at a national level by NAR. She was recognized at the National Conference in Anaheim where she received her certificate. The PMN designation, notice I'm saying that very slow, designation requires many referrals in a 2-year period of time along with 3 specialized classes. It's a course that teaches you how to manage your business to obtain the best possible performance. Congratulations, sir.